Beautiful intro. Thank you. Thank you. What's going on, everyone? Love all the familiar faces, all new faces. Welcome. My name is Richie. Nice to meet you. These are very awesome events. I'm really looking forward to it. A lot of my poetry is inspired and based off of music. And so I invited my good friend Bruno Vitia to play some bass. We're going to jam for you guys a little bit. I do a lot of jazz poetry. And Bruno's like a master in his craft and his instruments. So it's going to be just fun to like sit back and share some words and beauty and rhythm for you guys today. So shout out to Disruption, Earth Angel Bay. Thank you. The great poet Rumi once said it best. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. So when life is bringing you down, don't forget to keep it cosmic. If you need me, look around. You can catch me at the space bar. Order me another double entendre on the rocks as we sit and contemplate quantum physics paradox. Leave the box, hit the mark, disembark like dark matter, interstellar, supersonic ricochet. And if you listen closely, you can hear them say, one small stroke of pen, one giant leap for the disinclined, because who are they if not we? Who are we if not they? As we see, as they say, when we call ourselves free, if we look up to the stars at night, but just stay up all night, writing rhymes by starlight, waiting for the flight of another sunrise, blasting off on the space, on the ready, set, go, warp speed, take the lead as you need, with that fundamental knowledge that is crawling with the shapes and sounds, from that interstellar dust that is lost and found. Don't call me a nihilist, I'm simply freestyling this, working with my method and hypothesis, road tripping now in space is the way, so you say, you could dream a galaxy so far, far away, as you're floating on, space goes on and on, such a strange and peculiar phenomenon, we keep it cosmic, watch it, catch a lift, we keep it cosmic. We keep it cosmic, watch it, catch a lift, we keep it cosmic. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? These soft, syrupy syllables of sweet and sonic, of tonic and saxophonic, dipped in savory strings, dipped in melodic prose. This is midnight music, a little something to dance to. Behold, this tapestry of creation and destruction. It is the folding and unfolding of the cosmos in the breath of a moment. These are songs to hold on the tip of your tongue, as if sung from celestial vagabond bloomings of bent around the street corner and nowhere else but tomorrow. Don't ingest the smoke. There's so much more in the air, like music. Check it. We're running on empty. The moon is near full fuel. The moon is near full. We got the whole night ahead of us and just enough fuel as origami dreams of the heart take flight, having never before believed so much in the potential of a horizon. Carve your name in the sidewalks. Etch your essence into the secret passageways of underground cities. We're all students to the sounds of a Friday night or any other. Everything else is embellishment. Mystified by the music, we succumb to the late night mellow beats of infinite theoretical musings. This all too big world grows heavier in the hearts of poets with hungry eyes, always looking for more, looking for more, looking for more, looking for one more note. Okay. Jazz poetry. J-A-Z-Z till I D-I-E. Yeah. I've got bebop taste buds and a hip-hop heart, running through the streets at dark to the glow of dawn. Shake my soul to the flow of bitty bitty bum bum. Let us measure out our lives in poetry, funky bass lines and sizzling sax riffs. Give me bebop jazz, nachos from the tap, and something to write with. That's all I'll need to make it to the night. Until then, I'll write and I'll write and I'll write and I'll write and I'll As the band summons the ghost of Charlie Parker, so we can learn how to fly without wings and get hooked on speed to slow life down to this roll of snare, bass, and hi-hat. We don't need the high life, but this life is the only one we've ever known for life, liberty, and the pursuit of meaningfulness. This is a series I'm going to be working on called Música Mestiza. If Melquiades were a merengue musician, what kind of chord progressions would he throw down and leave to be deciphered in the dance steps of lovers? Hand to waist, eye to eye, hips in sync to a 2/4 beat. Would he take a split second during a rest to gaze beyond the bell of his horn and come to focus his gaze on the mystic whirlwind of lovers intertwined in a moment? A syncretic soundscape, living beyond the scuffle of leather, swish of fabric, click of valves, and a trumpet's blare stretched out into a ribbon of sound. Would Trujillo embrace merengue so freely, if also forced to celebrate the dark sounds of its African lineage? Música Mestiza, mira no más. This is the supreme sound and the sacred silence, the secret scores of ancestors inscribed into our skeletons that compels us to dance as an act of resistance. Play away, Melquiades, play away. Awesome, thank you guys, thank you. We got one more. Let Bruno fill one out a little bit. Sometimes you just want to write a poem around a word. One of my favorite words, juxtaposition. Beginnings and endings are mirror images, and sometimes I lose track of the difference. I have found home in the secret passageways of stories and their shadows. Let us be silent now and listen to everything in between. I spit truth for truth's sake. Everything else is simply the physics of that poetry. I know you and I love you. Let's call that knowledge. The corners of your mouth are brilliant. I know, because I've been awake to feel the glow from the first break of light, from the first minutes of a new day, as it gently falls upon your skin and illuminates the profoundness of your brownness. I know, because I've felt the way our bodies evolve into softer creatures of compassion, dust of this earth settled in our skin. I know, because I know. Because I know. There's a devious geometry to be found in the fault lines of a lover's lips. It's a tremulous tectonics that unsettle in the tremendous basins of butterfly barns. Our planetary expressions painted once more from the interstellar dust that dances in the furnace of our hearts. It's a desire for exploration. Gravity's infatuation with the spectacular has led us to this. 800,000 years later, some scientists unearthed a fragment of your finger bone, but not once did they ever consider your capacity to be a lover. on? Was that good on time? All right. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna do a jazz and poetry thing in August, so be on the lookout for that. Follow me, Dead Wall Reverbies, and catch Bruno playing jazz around town. Yeah. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. Nitty gritty. Simply spoken.